All right. So, how's everyone doing, man? How's everyone doing? I'm super excited to be here.
Yeah,
I'm super excited to see how the IDO goes. Um, I have no doubt that it's gonna be an amazing venture for us. Um, I mean, wow, like we've done a lot to get here. You know, we've done a lot to get here, and it's been an amazing road to say the least. So I really don't know what else to say other than that, guys. So Star Killer, what is been the kind of the biggest landmarks for you when it comes to Final Frontier?
The biggest landmarks in what way? Like milestones we've accomplished?
Yes.
I would just say the growth of this community. We've had so many people jump in the Discord, the Twitter. We've gained so many more just people talking about us, these relationships we've built with the giveaways, the create change, the even the women's empowerment movement that's going on. We're really just building all of these relationships and getting people on board to really believe what Final Frontier is about. And it's amazing.
Yeah, it's been awesome. Been awesome.
Can you talk a little bit about your vision when you started the Final Frontier, Hardo?
Yes, I can. When I started this all, I wanted to create change and unite people through gaming. And I've been able to accomplish that. And so when you look at the way the world has been riddled, especially in the traditional space, I wanted something different. I wanted something fair for people. I wanted something that afforded everyone the opportunity to to better themselves and create financial freedom. Because when you look at everything that's just been going on with inflation and viruses and things of that nature, it's really done a number on people, right? It's really done a number on people. And I'm just excited to be able to have something that people can look up to now. You know what I mean? I'm just happy to see that. So we've been able to act on the create change. We've been able um, to act on the gaming. You know, the support of Star Atlas, which is just changing the game for us all. And that in itself has been absolutely wondrous for us. So this is just incredible and shows what we're able to accomplish when we uh, we put in the hard work. And everyone that's a part of Final Frontier has been working so hard at accomplishing what we have thus far. So I mean, look at the growth, guys. For organization that's 125 to 130 days old, um, to be at nearly 50,000 followers, to have 2,500 people in the Discord, um, that day in and day out show their love for all things Final Frontier and Star Atlas. It's just been absolutely amazing. I'm just blown away by the contributions that everyone's been making, the team, the community, the crypto space, and the love everyone has shown us. So thank you so much for everything that you all have done. Truly amazing. So, and I know later today, we're going to do a giveaway, um, and it will either be an NFT or um, it will be an NFT or it will be some FRNT. What do you guys think? What?
Hindi. Hmm? Di mo ngetrana ya? Uy.
I think we just had a miscommunication there. Let's move on. Sorry, guys.
Yeah. So, so Starkiller, or Moon Man, um, how's everything been going on your end? I know you've brought a lot of people in through the Moon Man experience. You're one of our operations officers, and kind of describe what the journey has been like for you.
Yeah. Well, first and foremost, thank you for bringing me onto the team, and thank you for having me a part of this, phenomenal project. Here at the Final Frontier, it's really just about respect, relationships, building bigger, providing opportunities for others, and me myself. Those are the morals that I have in my day to day life. So to attach myself to a team that stands exactly for that, we respect women, we give them a platform, we will not belittle them, we will give them a voice, we respect our members, men and women. We allow people to speak, we allow people to say things, we provide a platform and a space for people to really hone in on all their creative skills. Um, we listen to the people, and we're just a structured team, and we're organized, and we're direct with what we do. We talk the talk, and then we walk the walk. And these are just morals that I stand by personally. And with the Moonman experience, I think the funnest part about it for me is literally just speaking with all the beautiful people in the Star Atlas community. And it's been an extremely fun journey. To everybody out there that supports me and has ever even just liked my post once, or maybe clicked on a video of mine and watched for 2 seconds, I love you. I just love all of this. And I just couldn't be any happier to be with this team and be a part of what the future is, which is just success and nothing short of it.
Love you too, bro.
Love you, man.
Yeah, Variant Beats, the same with you. Like, what are just your thoughts on everything?
Oh, it's just been an incredible journey. We're able to pool our talents and our resources, our energy, and redirect that to a positive place where we can help somebody. Um, it's just been a real blast working with everybody, the team, the camaraderie. The community is amazing. And I'm just having a blast here with everyone. Ardo, while I got you here, can we do a quick little recap of how the IDO process is going to work for anyone in the audience who's not familiar?
Yeah, so the way that's going to work is the first, obviously, you're going to need like a Phantom wallet or Soulflare wallet, and USDC token. And once you connect to our site, um, you're going to have a 24-hour deposit window. Once that sale period ends, it's going to go into a grace period for 12 hours. And that allows you to, be able to move out any USDC, if you don't think the price should be that high or that low or what have you. And then after that finishes, you will then be able to redeem your FRNT. So make sure you spread the word. We're going to give away a Star Atlas NFT to one of the people who can screenshot their wallet after the redemption period that they are a holder of FRNT.
Wow, that's incredible. So you get IDO tokens plus a chance to win an NFT, huh?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be incredible. It's going to be incredible.
Just one thing quickly, Ardo. Can you change the pinned tweet at the top of the Twitter page? I just noticed that it still says from a day ago.
What's that?
The pinned tweet at the top of the Twitter.
Yeah, well, I can't do it at this very moment, but yeah, I'll get to it.
Okay, no, I just thought I'd remind you.
I'll be able to delete the bad ones. Don't worry, guys.
I'm here we go.
There you go, it's done. Should we invite any members of the community up to ask any questions at this time?
Yes, and you know, also John, if you're up here and you know, you had any questions or just wanted to speak on anything, we're more than grateful to have you here, and the constant love you show to the community, absolutely amazing. And so everyone in the audience, make sure you give John Radoff a follow.
Throw up those ones.
I just deposited my USDC, so I'm waiting for my token like everybody else.
Outstanding, outstanding.
And I tweeted it out. I know, hopefully some people join in. This is going to be cool.
Yeah, I'm super excited. So, and everyone will be able to watch the metrics live, of course. We're sitting at around like 43,000 contributed in the first 18 minutes, so I think that's pretty good. Make sure you fill those bags. And Val Phoenix, while you're up here, kind of share with the community, you know, your journey with the Final Frontier and what it means to you and what you do for the Final Frontier.
Okay, good morning, everyone, first of all. Well, where to start? It's like where when you fell in love with life, you never can predict when this happens, right? It just happens. So I've known Star Atlas, just to start, after the Rebirth event. So I basically came in a little bit late compared to the start. And then I heard Ardo's interview, exactly the one with Atlas Theory. Well, I was already doing my research, and that was the one for me, the one that I really enjoyed the most. I felt very familiar with your words, because you know, your attitude, your words. And then I signed my application, and after I joined, I found immediately a positive environment. It was also multinational, multicultural. I was very enjoying to be there. There was common respect. No one has ever been silenced during our coffee chats. Everyone can raise his or her hand and speak out freely and be heard. We talk between each other every day, almost every day on Discord. Everyone is free to join. So yes, I just keep getting excited for this. Excited. I joined the team, doing my best, giving my best to for this community. And so nothing. I'm personally doing now several things. Mostly, I'm working with our beautiful and exciting magazine, which is the magazine of the metaverse. we are releasing the second issue very soon. There will be another one. This month is going to be 2 issues, right? So there will be very soon one, and then at the end of the month, during Women's Week, we will release the Women Empowerment special issue. I interviewed personally different women from different environments, and it was very exciting to do this. I'm really, really happy of what this work will come out, and I can't wait for all you guys to read it. And then, you know, I'm working as a, let's say, with the public relations team, helping the officers to do all their work. It's been such a pleasure right now to be here. I'm always more involved, and yeah, I'm so excited to be part of this team. So grateful, and I can't wait to keep working with you guys in the next years to come.
I can't wait, man. It's already been a dream come true working with you now, man. These are the moments we cannot forget. We have to soak in today, man, because we don't get another one of these. Today is the day, so we just got to soak this in, man.
Same. I'm so happy. So happy.
Yeah, you've been killing it, man. You're a crusher, man. You guys have
I'd
all
say
been
out
doing
of
so
10,
well.
0.5.
10.5? What do you say?
12.5 out of 10.
Oh, yeah. Just all of us. Yeah. 100%. 110. And how do you feel, Ben? Oh, what's your thoughts, man? How do you feel about all this, man? Give us your
Good.
thoughts.
It's nice seeing things happen. You know, we've gone from not having a game, just sort of dreaming about a game, to seeing a mini game, to seeing a token. It's all falling into place slowly, but it's, you know, it's definitely moving in the right direction. It's good having the right people to work with.
Yeah, most definitely. And again, seeing Star Atlas pull in the people that they're pulling in to make the dream come alive. Seeing Final Frontier, the way you guys have been recruiting, the way we've been expanding to having an, you know, cybersecurity section, to having a graphic design section, a communication section, a human resources section, logistics, operations. It's just absolutely amazing watching the growth, watching the support. You guys work so hard in that Discord to keep it structured, organized, and to make sure that information outflow is constant, and so that people can continuously get educated or updated on what we have going on and what Star Atlas has going on, and our support for each other. Star Atlas shows so much support for Final Frontier, and I can't thank their team enough. Michael Wagner and Pablo and Santi, and a few other of the guys for their constant love for Final Frontier. So I definitely look forward to the rest of the world waking up and participating in the IDO. Again, everybody, go give that last tweet of ours that's pinned to the top, retweet, and show us some love. Show us some love. And we already have our listing on CoinMarketCap. So when the token goes onto public exchanges, we're already there on CoinMarketCap. We're waiting on CoinGecko, and we're waiting to hear back from the exchanges for our public exchange offering. But just to let you all know, we're not targeting the exchanges people don't know about, right? There's over 400 exchanges. The average person or the new person coming into crypto couldn't tell you more than 10. So what that does for a lot of projects that come out, if they don't target the right exchanges, they shoot their project in the foot before it even gets started. Because if you want to go the cheap route and only pay 10,000 to get listed on an exchange that has Game Boy level security and only has $5 million daily volume, that's the volume for all the projects on that exchange. So how does that help you? It actually hurts you. So we are targeting FTX. We are targeting Gate.io. We're targeting KuCoin, OKEx, Crypto.com, and a few others. So Final Frontier is coming out to play with the big boys. So what do you guys think about that?
Put up those 100s, guys.
I think that's amazing. And I also can see that we're at 43,000 contributed in 26 minutes. Thank you, everybody. Thank you. We are almost about to hit 50,000. This is nuts. Thank you.
Yeah, it's incredible. And John, I know you've been watching for a while. And you know, people that didn't know the story, so my brother Tech Warrior, one of the Four Horsemen founders, you know, we were sitting out fishing one day, and we always talked about, you know, stuff in crypto and what we didn't like and the things that we saw that were just atrocious. And I'm like, you know, hey bro, we should just start our own. We should make our own organization and our own crypto and fix all the things we don't like about the space. He's like, you know what? Let's do it one day. So we kept fishing and, you know, just kind of changed subjects. And late one night, I give him a call and I said, bro, let's do it. He's like, do what? I said, let's start our own organization. He's like, okay, let's go for it. And he's like, what are you going to call it? I said, well, everything I've done in my career, military, professional sports, uh, uh, you know, being able to have a college education, being in movies and TV shows and modeling, I'm done with all of that. So this will be my last professional level career. So let's call it the Final Frontier. And let's unite people and let's create change around the globe through gaming. And that's how Final Frontier was born.
I love it. So weird coincidence. Final Frontier was the name of the second game that I ever shipped. It was a long time ago.
Nice.
I won't say how long ago, but it was a while ago. It was an
That's
online
awesome.
game. It was about exploring the galaxy and owning ships and all the stuff that we're going to do.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. And so we're not, you know, obviously like quote unquote decentralized founders where, you know, we're from different parts of the world and just don't know each other, right? We just came together, create an organization. Um, you know, Tech Warrior lives down the street from me, my brother, and Jeff, ULC. Um, I met him through Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, and so he stays 2 hours away, and so we've been following all the steps, right? We're an official registered LLC, just doing things the right way. If you haven't visited our site yet, hop on your PC and go to finalfrontiersa.com. And man, it's just hard to believe that there were only a handful of us, literally not even 10, 15 people sitting in Discord when October kicked off. We had a website in which the platform was outdated. It was for old school MMO games like World of Warcraft. And so they didn't have a lot of the capabilities that are necessary for an organization that's in blockchain. And so
I love that you call World of Warcraft old school. Now you're making me feel old.
hey, well, I was a vanilla player. I played all the way through. Battle for Azeroth. And so if you go to my bio, you actually see some of my mythic level content from there. So it's pretty exciting stuff. And the reason why I decided to do that with our site is I wanted something more interactive with meeting the team, right? When you go to most of the crypto websites, for one, you're lucky if you get a picture of the team. Or, I mean, how many times if you went to a site and under the team section, it just says anonymous, right? That's scary when there's no names, there's no pictures, there's no nothing. It just says anonymous. And I wanted everyone to know what each leader was focused on. So when you click the bio, you get to see what each one of us has a focus on, but also our backgrounds in gaming. Because how can I call myself the CEO and commander of a gaming organization if I have no gaming experience? The two just don't go together, right? So everyone who is a leader in the Final Frontier definitely has the resume to be there. Ben with his amazing graphic designing, Moonman with his amazing skills to market, to promote, to work operations, Starkiller with his logistics skills, his engineering skills, and brilliant mind and ability to network rapidly. Val Phoenix, outstanding liaison, networker, and has an amazing ability to bring people together and also to run the Italian community for us. And Variant Beats has a level of support and that is uncanny. And so, exemplary model of a great leader. And King Cobra for growing in the organization, being the conscience that sits on my shoulder, and always make sure to give me positive advice and keep me grounded. Right. So hello. Hello. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
Did you have a question?
Oh,
Did you have a question?
uh, I don't speak English, sir.
That's okay. Well, thanks for being here, brother. We appreciate you showing up and contributing.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you can understand this, but go to our profile, and if you were trying to do the IDO, we put the tweet on our profile. I see we have Crypto Mystic up here. How are you?
Hey, good day, everybody.
Thanks for
Great
being
day.
here with us.
It's a great
Yeah,
day.
it is a great day. Hey, I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to be a part of this. I did have a quick question for you. So, I believe the Guild of Final Frontier is Mud, right? Am I correct in that?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So I'm Ooster. I'm not a part of the Final Frontier Guild, but I absolutely love everything that you stand for. I love listening to Ardo, talk about his story, talk about his ideals, his worldview, and it just and all of you guys. Like, I mean, Moonman, I follow you on Twitter, and we chat every now and then. There's a lot of folks that just have very similar ideals, and so I just love being a part of this and being able to support you. My question is, though, since I'm not a guild member, are there different benefits for holding the token for guild members and non-members?
Yeah, so that's what makes us a hybrid organization as well as a hybrid token. So it's more than just a DAO token, it's a community token. And so we will have internal and external scholarships, giveaways, contests, competitions in which um, members of the crypto community in general, not just Final Frontier members, can be incentivized by participating. And also with the goal of being able to incorporate the token through voting into different metaverse projects such as uh, Star Atlas. Imagine us owning a region such as a planet or a huge space station and being able to put the FRNT token into the commerce.
Wow. Oh, that's pretty cool. So, I mean, it would be a part of the commerce for all factions, not just Mud or just members. That's pretty cool.
Exactly, exactly. And so being able to thread that into other metaverse games, but also um, doing things like our FIFA tournament, right? Where we're going to have a esports tournament and the prizes will be in FRNT. So it gives people an opportunity to get the token around outside of just only being able to get to it through an exchange or DEX, but being able to participate in community events. And also, we will have NFT projects coming in which holders of our NFTs can be incentivized with airdrops of FRNT or airdrops of um, other tokens that we'll have in the treasury. And also, um, depending on how things go with capital raise, us being able to leverage ourselves enough that we can do like a quarterly airdrop of Star Atlas token to FRNT holders.
Wow, that's awesome. That is really cool. So am I hearing you right in saying that your goal with Final Frontier and with the FRNT token is to take it, I mean, make it definitely big within Star Atlas in that world, but to take it into other worlds as they come online, as they show up? Is that what you're saying?
Yes,
That's awesome, man. That's so cool. I love it.
yes. And being able to use the revenue that we generate to help create change around the world, whether it's fighting inequality, whether it's fighting the lack of financial freedom, whether it's fighting hunger, homelessness, um, uh, natural disasters. That service before self is a part of our ethos. And so when people say, "Oh, well, these are big visions you have. How are you going to accomplish it?" Well, I tell them, "Hey, maybe you should go look at our motto that says no mission is too great to accomplish."
Yeah, I mean, that is one of the biggest things that I've like enjoyed about the crypto verse or whatever. I've been in here, since 2016, the last big pump. Over the last 5 years, you see all these people making a lot of money. They get into projects early and they've got all this money, and it's just like, okay, now that's the first step. Now you've all got this money. Like, now what are you going to do with it? Like, you're going to go buy a Lamborghini or a house on the beach when there's so much stuff in the real world right now that needs work. And you've got the resources now. Don't just tune in and drop out or whatever the heck, turn off and drop out. Anyway, I love everything you stand for, dude. I love this project. I love being a part of it. Like I said, like the fact that you're expanding within metaverses and in real life too, like equality, just fixing or working on all the problems. We can't fix everything, but working on those problems. I just very, very happy, very proud to be a part of it. Very proud of you, man. And I'm gonna hop off now because I got the kids here. But I just
Hello.
wanted to chime in and appreciate it all.
Okay.
That's awesome, Crypto. Thank you for your kind words. And what were you saying,
Okay.
Clev? Hello, young lady. What were you saying now? think we're having another miscommunication here.
Yes. So, Clev, can you hear us? Hello? They lost connection. So, um, man, I wish they had a way to play like, like music while you're in the Twitter spaces. Wouldn't it be awesome?
It would be.
It's called getting iRig and pipe your music in.
Yeah, maybe I should turn on the iPod here.
I mean, it's a launch party, right?
No, but
Oh,
as
yeah.
Crypto Mystic was saying, I think it's really great how, after we climb over something, we're going to try to put the ladder down to help everyone up, rather than some people in the world, they try to get over something and they pull the ladder up so no one else can climb it after them. We want to empower our members and the general community to be the best versions of themselves. Welcome up, Moon Man. How you doing, boss?
You talking to me?
Yep, I said welcome up, Moon Man. How you doing, sir?
Yeah, I've been up here for a little bit, but
Yeah, taking the ideal list.
yeah, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good, looking good. Y'all are feeling good, looking good. You know the quote. I'm really excited, man. This is just a big moment, man. This is a moment in history.
We've been graced by another celebrity. I don't know if she can speak, but Ash, just get up here. We have a celebrity. We have a metaverse celebrity in the room, ladies and gents.
Official Star Atlas team member here.
Yeah, congratulations on that, Ashes.
Wow.
Pew, 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 pew.
Queen of Star Atlas. She might be at work. She probably just listening in.
Spying for Wagner.
So, again, we have people requesting and then going away. So I don't know what's happening there. But we're honing in on 48,000 in the first 40 minutes. That's awesome. And we have so many people in the audience. Thank you guys for attending. We had a great event yesterday on Twitter Spaces as well. And then afterwards, I joined into the Fabric Official. They had a huge event where they were live streaming some gaming content, and we were able to do a giveaway to the Fabric community. I'm a fan of their token. I'm a fan of the Fab Punks NFT. I love it. It's a royalties project. If you hold the Fab Punks, you already know this. You get dividends of Solana by being a Fab Punk holder. And so they are going to do a gaming event in the future with the Final Frontier community. So I would like to see us kick the butts of the Fabric gaming teams. How about that?
Asha said that she can't speak right now, but she loves all of us, and congratulations.
Yes, congratulations. We're so proud of you, Ash. Everything you've been able to accomplish, absolutely amazing. You have more than earned and deserve everything that is coming your way with all the hard work you've put in. Definitely someone that lives the motto of hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. And I hope everybody understands that. Um, it's just amazing with the level of contributions we're seeing in the metaverse, and I look forward to the continued growth of Final Frontier, the FRNT token, being able to incorporate it throughout the metaverse as well as throughout the rest of the cryptocurrency space. And I know a lot of times, and John, I'm sure you see this a lot as well. When projects come out, people scream, "Oh, well, what's the utility? What's the utility? What's the utility?" Well, let's look at the history of cryptocurrency. Is it the teams that are creating the utilities for these tokens, or is it the community? And what I mean by that is the Visa debit card for crypto, the crypto.com card for crypto, Bitcoin ATMs, PayPal, Cash App, right? Are these the teams doing these things, the projects? No, it's the community.
The teams work for the community.
Exactly. So that's what I want to see. I want to see what the community will decide for utility of the FRNT token. Just like we have our fair launch today, where you, the community, get to all participate without barriers to entry. No lottery. There's no other token you have to purchase and stake to get a lotto ticket to get in. You don't need a certain status to be able to get in. All you have to do is participate. You see it with launch pads all the time. They have these huge barriers to entry, and so it leaves out 60 to 70% of the retail investors. But not today. Today, everyone gets to participate. Whether you only have $1, whether you have $1 million, everyone gets to participate. So that's why I'm super excited.
I got a question. How loud is this music if I play it just in the background? We're gonna try to get this right. I'm gonna try to make it real low, but just enough it's not too loud.
Oh, that's loud.
Sounds like BT.
It's just a synth playlist. I don't know if we want to.
I have that track in my EDM list.
Turn it down just a little bit more, and I think that would be good.
Maybe like right there, something like that. I don't know if it's playing or not, but
yeah. What happened?
All right. Well, congrats everybody. It's over 50K USDC contributed now in under an hour. So
let's go.
Great. And I got a peace out from here, but look forward to being part of it all.
Thank you for coming. Thank you, man.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Hey, so one second here. Koresh, did you want to speak anything to the Persian community real quick?
Yeah, well, Persian community, most of the people that I'm checking here speaks English as well. So basically they know what they're doing right now, because it's all about clarity here. It's all about like, and a lot of them are reaching out to me. I'm just talking on Discord, talking on Telegram, and like people are asking me, and I think we should explain like how it goes down, because people are sending me pictures. They bought the token, and some of them they think that, yeah, Mooman, if you want me to stop, I'll stop.
Hey, Mooman, kill the music is loud.
You can't hear.
Yeah. So yeah, people are sending me pictures that they bought tokens, and like they want to participate in a airdrop. So I think you should explain that. And also they're asking that why they don't see the token in their wallet. I think they didn't like check the economic paper and the IDO protocol as well. So you might want to explain that as well again.
They need to copy the token contract address and add the token, just like you would in like MetaMask or Soulflare, you have to add it by adding the contract address.
Yeah, so people, that's the thing. Go to CoinMarketCap, add FRNT token in your watch list, and copy the contract and paste it manually in your wallet so you can see the wallet. Your money is safe. It's in a smart contract. It just shows you the amount of token based on the capital that we are like getting. So in the redeem period, you get to redeem your FRNT token. That's how it goes. Am I correct?
Yes, during the redeem phase, you get to redeem the token.
Yeah, so I just had like a couple of people asking me that.
So it's gonna, even if you add it, it's probably still gonna say unknown because the token isn't physically in your wallet yet. It's contracted to go to you at the end. If that makes sense to everybody. Because you're just putting USDC in the pot right now. You haven't collected anything yet.
Yeah, there's too much like texts and messages. We have to explain it to everyone. And it's fine. People, if you feel free to reach out to us. We can explain it in direct messages or anything. Or feel free to come up and ask your question here.
Did you have a question, Clev? Hello? I see you trying to speak. Hello? How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Did you have a question?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and ask. I see we have Chris Roscoe and S. Dot as well. How are you guys doing today?
Hello, is that here? Hello?
Hello, how are
Good,
you?
yourself?
Doing good. Did you have a
Yes, I
question?
do. So for the token sale, how safe is this smart contract? Should I use my primary wallet or should I use a burn wallet for this?
You can do whichever you want. If you want a burn wallet, use a burn wallet. Whatever makes you feel safe.
I'm just wondering, is there any way of a hack for the smart contract, or it will only apply to the token, or it can go all the way to my wallet?
Variant Beats, did you want to answer that?
Can you ask the question one more time, please, sir?
Yeah, I say if I use a wallet with this smart contract for the token sale, I'm just wondering, in case that there's an issue, can somehow somebody get into my other token, or it will only apply to the token FRNT in my wallet?
Okay, I understand. We've done everything we can to make sure that the security and the smart contract is audited and correct. But there's nothing wrong with you making a new Phantom wallet to plug it in and participate in the IDO with that, because you're going to get 100% of the tokens unlocked when they're distributed, and then you can leave the wallet behind if you so choose, and you'll never have to touch it again, and that will preserve your security for the rest of your other wallets, if that makes sense.
Thank you.
Oh, pleasure, bro. Welcome in, and we're glad to have you.
We just hit $73,000, by the way, guys.
That's incredible.
73,000. Yes.
Perhaps just the beginning. Go ahead, Cobra.
perhaps you should tell people what you plan to do after the IDO, just so they can have some idea.
So after the IDO, we will obviously have our New Year's magazine releasing. We will be getting ready for Women's Week and our Women's Empowerment magazine, and the as well as the FIFA tournament. And then also we will be getting ready for another huge community event, but also our plans to hopefully partner with Star Atlas and then continue our strategic partnership talks with NASA. So for those of you who didn't know, I am in talks with NASA. Yes, the spaceship organization, NASA.
I've got a question for you, Ardo.
Go ahead.
Where do you see the Final Frontier as an organization in a year's time? What do you envision?
You said in 10 years' time?
I think he said 1 year.
I said 1 year.
In 1 year, and it could be just me being biased, but I see us being bigger than Yield Guild Games. I see us having, tens of thousands in the Discord. I see us having hundreds of thousands of followers. I see our token flourishing across the metaverse. I see us being partnered with organizations like NASA, like Star Atlas, and others to come. I see us being sponsored by NVIDIA. I see us being sponsored by Red Bull. I see us being sponsored by Corsair. These are the things that I am pushing for. I see us being able to attend events like Bitcoin 2023 and being able to go to the Solana annual event, being able to go to Miami and link up with everyone in the metaverse, being able to travel overseas and feed the homeless and the needy, not just send money to an organization that these hungry people never see it. To be able to participate in projects and go out and help someone rebuild their home after a natural disaster. To be able to help refugees who are fleeing the atrocious acts of certain governments. That's what create change is. And then also being able to participate in the different levels of the mini games of Star Atlas and support their team in the rapid building on Unreal Engine 5 of the full version game. So that's what I see us doing in the next year. What do you guys think?
I think that's amazing. And I'm also very happy to be part of this group. And just to reciprocate some of the things that Variant and Moonman said, like, we're kind of at like the forefront of this. And I think it's really special for everybody in here, especially to be part of something that's grown so fast, so quickly. And I know, like, I personally got in quite late. Well, I say quite late, but in comparison to you guys, I'm a noob. But yeah, I'm really, really excited to be a part of this moving forward. So I'd like to say a big thank you to Ardo, especially, and to everybody in the space, to Variant, Moonman, Val, Crush, Crabman as well, especially. Yeah, just like everybody, just for like welcoming me so much, and I really appreciate it. So thank you.
Well, you've done a lot for us already, and even if you feel like it hasn't been a lot, I cherish everything that a person can do, especially when you take the first currency of the world, time, and you give it to others. right? That's service before self. When you're taking time out of your day to do things for the Final Frontier community, to support me and my staff, to support your other fellow members. That is what a true community is all about. That's what I look for. And also the level of respect our community has. Everyone knows, first and foremost, I do not tolerate discrimination, disrespect, or foul play in the Final Frontier community. I will remove it at the first sight. I want a place where people can feel comfortable, where people can learn from each other, innovate with each other, communicate, and congregate with each other, but also share respect for one another as though you're family, right? And also to the women around the world who may live under conditions where you are not allowed to innovate, you're not allowed to elevate, you're not allowed to congregate amongst men. That goes away when it comes to the Final Frontier. You have a safe place. And if anyone has anything to say about that, then please DM me. I will make sure I give you my address so I can meet you face to face to see why you have a problem with that.
And another thing, I also forgot Starkiller. So just a big shout out to Starkiller, John Fisher.
Yes.
Big shout out to him.
Everyone throw the hundreds up for Starkiller.
The man has been crushing it on a whole unbelievable level. It's amazing.
Yeah,
True.
and I've in my short time with them, I've definitely learned a lot, and I would look forward to working with them further in the future.
Yeah, shout out to Starkiller. Is he in here? Oh yeah, he's
Oh,
here.
and Ben. I forgot about Ben too. Sorry, it's just so many.
Yes,
Too many Ben.
Yes, and we got Viles in the audience too. Can't forget about Viles down there.
Viles too, and Viles.
International Mystery Viles.
Look, hey, the Alessio bosses are gracing us. We have Frankie Diamonds in the building. Frankie, get up here if you can, man.
The Don has entered the room.
Get up here, Frank.
The Don has entered the room. I don't know. He might be at work. I think he might be at work.
Let's go, Frankie. Diamond hands, baby.
There he is.
Frankie on his way up now.
There he is.
Everybody put 100 up for Mr. Diamonds.
What's going on, Frankie?
What's up? I couldn't miss your big day. I'm sleeping. I've been. It's kind of weird, man. I'm on like Pacific Coast time, but I'm an East Coast guy. Right now, I'm on Pacific Coast time, coming off this little bit of illness I've had. But I woke up and I said, "Oh my God, what time is it? Let me get over there. Let me see what's going on." Man, I'm really excited for you guys. This is awesome. Very awesome. I've always wanted.
Well, you know, nothing can hold Frankie down, and you know, it just goes to show. I mean, the Alessio family is everywhere, and I love everything you guys are doing to bring the mafia theme to the metaverse, but in a positive way. In a positive way.
Your
It's
friendly neighborhood mob boss.
right. And Frankie, you know, we greatly support you.
Hey, listen, now that I know that there's pirates in the game, I'm really excited. I said, man, this is going to be great for business. You got to have a bad guy, right? I mean, we're not going to be the bad guys. We're going to be the good guys. So, I mean, just with a little bit more flair.
Well, and unless we have to excommunicado someone, and then we got to call Frankie Diamonds to deal with you. You don't want us having to make the call to Frankie Diamonds.
Hey, we'll make them an offer they can't refuse.
That's right. That's right. And it's not going to be a discount on pizza.
That's right. This is amazing, man. This is just fantastic. This is great. You guys are breaking down barriers. I love this. I love it.
Yeah, man. Like seeing the growth of this community. Man, Frankie, you should have been with us on Discord last night, watching us crack 40,000 followers on Twitter, man.
Oh man, that's great. You know what? I caught the end of it. I was driving, and I'm like, you know what? Let me try to throw this on while I was driving, and I caught the end of it. I was definitely late to it, but I caught the end of it. Man, I mean, I was like, wow, look how many people are here. I mean, what a great night last night. I mean, you had you guys, you had town hall, and then you had Ash's after party, man. It was pretty wild. I felt like I was like a night out on the town of Manhattan, man. It was wild.
Hi, can I ask?
Hello. You have a question down there?
Yes.
Okay, what's your question?
What benefits will you get when it launches the final frontier?
Perhaps you could repeat that?
Could you
She
repeat
asked
that
what
for us?
benefits. I think she asked what benefits will she get from holding Final Frontier token.
Well, there's lots of benefits. For one, you'll be able to exchange it on marketplaces, just like any other cryptocurrency. But you'll also be able to earn the token and be able to use it through community events. And also, um, as we build capital and generate capital down the road or revenue, being able to give back to our FRNT holders.
And don't forget, we're also going to be doing gaming competitions.
Yes, you'll have a opportunity to play different games and 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 earn the FRNT. So most cryptocurrencies, you don't have an opportunity to earn it, right? Most of their airdrops are fake. They're fake. And we don't do fake here in the Final Frontier. We say we're doing an airdrop, you get exactly what we say we're going to give you. And everyone in this room who's received a gift from us can testify to that.
Yeah.
And it's legitimate, right? Even when people thought that the whole Calico Guardian giveaway was fake. No, we really gave away a Calico Guardian.
Which is now worth $100,000, by the way.
I wish I could have been there for that one. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's amazing to see the love that's pouring in. And we're gonna constantly have community events. Again, you know, we're not just a DAO, we're a gamers guild. Our token isn't just another cryptocurrency. It's not a meme token. It's not just a DAO token. It's also a community token. And so if you have a community project, there should be community interaction. And so after the IDO, after the public exchange offering, it doesn't just stop there. We continue innovating, we continue communicating, we continue collaborating, just like I did last night with Fabric. And we're going to have a gaming event together where the Final Frontier members get to kick the crap out of theirs. And being able to release NFT projects, being able to game together in Star Atlas, being able to take some of the revenue that we're earning with the treasury and give that back to you guys and you girls, the community. Being able to show people that the Create Change movement is the movement you want to be a part of. And you don't have to be a Final Frontier member to be a part of the Create Change movement. Just wait until you see the Women's Empowerment magazine, and I'll show you exactly what Create Change means.
Does that clear up your question for you, Bidet? Do you have anything else to ask? Does anyone else have any questions?
Yeah, I do. Regarding the IDO, can you find the token on Coin Market Cap or CoinGecko yet?
Yes, sir. It's currently listed on CoinMarketCap.
CoinMarketCap. Okay.
Yes.
And is it under FRNT or is it under Final Frontier?
I believe it's under FRNT. If you give us a minute, we'll probably be able to link it here in the Twitter Spaces at the top.
Okay, excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
congrats on the IDO.
It won't show a price on it yet because we're not. That doesn't come until after an IDO. Same with Star Atlas. When they listed on CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko, it didn't populate a price because they weren't being sold on a public exchange yet.
Yeah, I got you. I was just wondering about the token details and stuff, the address and whatnot.
Oh yeah. So, so we worked on that hard. So we did get the CoinMarketCap listing. We're working on CoinGecko. We're targeting big exchanges where you all can have lots of liquidity there. So we're targeting crypto.com, Gate, FTX, KuCoin, OKEx, and a few others.
Right on. And then where's the liquidity for those exchanges going to come from?
They actually provide their own liquidity.
How do they acquire the token though? Are they going to buy it from the treasury or from the community or from the, you know what I mean? Like where does the supply come from?
How it works with a centralized exchange is you don't just list on one, you have to apply for them. And then if they accept you, you have to send the amount of tokens you want them to sell on their exchange. And then you have to pay their listing fee. So a public exchange listing fee can be anywhere from $5,000 to $3.5 million.
Yeah, it's pretty steep.
It's pretty steep. So they don't need your liquidity because you're already paying them a steep fee anyway. And then they're going to make money off of the fees people have from trading your token. Right? So think about like FTX or Gate. They do billions of dollars a day in volume. You think they need our liquidity? Absolutely not. Right? Even if we said, hey, here's $100 million of liquidity, that's still a tiny ant in a bucket compared to what kind of funds they move around.
Yeah, definitely. What's the where does the token supply come from though, as far as from the pie, so to speak? Is it going to come from treasury? Is it going to come from communities? Is it going to come from
it comes from the treasury.
Okay.
We won't pull from the community to give to an exchange. So that 25% you see, and I know some people are confused about that, that's not 25% to seed investors. That's 25% of the supply that was allocated for seed, for the IDO, and for the public exchange offering. And the seed investors, their portion is only 13.3%, but they only have access to 20% of that 13%, giving them only access to 2.6% of the total supply of FRNT. They don't have the ability to dump on you because I incorporated the 80-20 rule on them.
Gotcha. Smart thinking.
And then my team's tokens, the team's allocation is locked in a smart contract for 2 whole years with a 2-year linear vesting schedule following that. And that vesting schedule is monthly. It's not daily or weekly. So the team, including myself, will not receive the full balance of our tokens until the end of 2025.
Hi, good afternoon. I was wondering if I can ask a couple of questions.
Sure, of course you can.
I was wondering if you can share how much has the team raised so far, And I also read your tokenomics paper, and it mentioned that you'll be purchasing some NFTs, and if you could just comment on those two things.
Yeah, so we raised over $1 million during our seed round, raised about 1.4, and when it comes to NFTs, right now we primarily support Star Atlas in the metaverse. So the treasury is purchasing Star Atlas NFTs because the mini games generate an income, and an income affords us to be able to roll that into more resources or ships in the metaverse, but also to be able to roll that back into the community for our scholarships, for our giveaways, for our contests, for our competitions, for our rewards, for FRNT holders, for Final Frontier members, and those who are not members. So we have internal and external incentivization. Does that answer your question?
Yes, just a couple of follow-up questions. So does the team currently own NFTs like some of the ships in Star Atlas?
Yes, we do.
Okay. And the other question I have is, I'm kind of new to the space, but I'm learning. When I look at Final Frontier, I'm thinking, well, are there other teams that want to become guilds, whether for Star Atlas or other games? What are some of the hurdles that ensures your success and limits other people from entering the space or makes it difficult for them?
Star Killer, you want to answer that?
Ardo, I sent you that DM. Can you, link
Yeah,
the...
I can answer that question if you want.
Yeah.
Okay, so as an all-time gamer, there's always a lot of guilds and new players and very good players that is gonna come around and like start competing with you. So there's no way you can avoid that. There's no way you can run away from it. But with a good management system, with perfect community making, with gathering a great team, just like you're seeing around the Final Frontier, you can make sure that the new gamers coming into the spaces, they're all gonna look for a guild. So you're gonna make sure that they come to you at first, just like me being here, just like King Cobra being here, Ben being here, and everyone else. Everyone else just joined here like 3 months ago. Like that. So this is one way. And yeah, you cannot change that. There's right now we got a lot of good guilds out there, but what makes us different, what makes the Final Frontier different, is lots of these guilds are there for fun. They just look at the Star Atlas like it's a new game for them. But here, if you just join our Discord and start observing and talk to people, you're gonna realize we have a real world pilot here, just to teach people how to use their shit. We got graphic designers from all over the world. We got the financial system. We got with the real people, with people with more than 10 years experience in different fields like social marketing or face-to-face marketing. So for us, love to enjoy the fun part and gaming part, but for us, this is business. This is a way to change a lot of people and our community's life.
King Cobra, did you want to answer that question as well? I see you had your hand raised.
Yeah, I just have something to add. I think what sets us apart is that, just as Chris was saying, we are kind of more of a serious guild. Like, we want to be able to so we're in this for the long run, but we're also in this to make money, I think, is a key part, because it does have a play to earn aspect. So in terms of what makes it hard for other people to get into the space, I think that right now it's probably not that hard to get into the space because there isn't a game. But I think once the game launches and once all these guilds kind of assert themselves inside the metaverse, I think then you kind of get a feel for everything and how it kind of works. But I think long term, it will eventually be very difficult to get into the game. I think it'll probably be slightly like EVE Online, kind of like if you got into it at the start, then it was okay. But if you try to get into it now, it's almost impossible. You know, does that kind of answer a question?
Yes, thank you. That was very helpful. And is it a bit premature to ask in terms of revenue from the NFTs that the team holds? Compared to what you have raised, where things are.
I think as individuals, we all earn differently. I'm not quite sure what the treasury is. I'll let Ardo answer that one. But as individuals, we're all different. We all earn different amounts.
Got it. Now, since this is sort of like a DAO, the NFTs that the DAO purchases or the Final Frontier purchases, is that something that can be viewed by other members to kind of get a sense of, what the assets are?
That feature will be coming in our DAO portal, which we're still working on because I didn't want to rush creating a DAO portal and it be a failure. You see too many organizations rush to create the DAO platform and it fails horribly. So that feature will be available to the members, but also, this crypto is public ledger, right? At any time, anyone around the world can view what Final Frontier holds. You can't see what we're earning internal to Star Atlas, but our members can.
Got it. No, thank you. That was very helpful.
No, thank you for coming up. We definitely appreciate the in-depth questions and insight. And we see that you are part of the crypto space. We see the Rogue Shark there. Great project, really
Yes.
successful.
Yeah, amazing project.
So
Is that you here?
okay.
Yeah, I would like to share some expectation that I assume I have and most people have. Can you clearly hear me?
Yes.
So, I'm new to crypto. I joined crypto in 2020, and I feel like I'm barely scratching the crypto environment, including gaming and NFTs and stuff. So what's as I expect, I think like other people expect, is like myself with my low experience today, I can with the gaming and stuff with crypto, I can really make more money, I guess, as a gross income more than my own salary. Okay. And I expect that, joining a guild, the guild is a big support as a community. We should be able to have a high revenue, at least for the upcoming 2 years, just because gaming is pretty new to the population, and probably less than 1% of the population is in gaming, right? So is that a fair expectation to say that, well, compared to someone like me, I get some passive income from NFTs and my crypto investment, the gauge should actually the gross revenue should be actually high, super high, compared to someone like me making myself, with my lack of knowledge. Is that a fair assumption?
Am I okay to speak, Ardo?
Yeah.
Well, you have the gaming space that's worth 256 billion. Okay, so even if we take a tiny portion of that, and I'm not saying like we'll take just a tiny portion, but the kind of like, we don't know what the game's going to be like. So perhaps you'll be able to make quite a substantial amount, or maybe not. So I think everybody's just kind of waiting to see how much we can actually make, and how much time would be a good amount to spend in this game. But like you say, it's so new to the crypto space, like the play to earn aspect, that I think that everybody's just trying, like, we're all so new to it, and we're all kind of learning together. So I think the only thing we have to kind of base it off would be Axie Infinity. And I think this game will probably blow it out of the water completely, because I don't know what Axie Infinity's valued at, but it's crazy for what it is. So I think as a game, like a AAA game coming into the space, and it's going to be the first one of its kind, I think people might jump on the opportunity.
I think it's the only game to have a team of economists working on it as well.
Yeah, very true. So it does have a lot of potential, and we were listening to the what do you call it? The town hall meeting yesterday, and they were saying that the Star Atlas token would eventually kind of level out to become a stable currency, so that people can have. It would almost become like a normal currency in the real world. It would eventually level out, and you wouldn't see these big dips and big spikes. It would kind of be what's the word? Stable, but not stable, but it would be relatively stable, so people could have more confidence to be able to spend it more and be able to use it more easily, you know. So I think that's a very important aspect going forward, is that you do have that kind of stable aspect to the game. And then what's really good about Star Atlas, you have the Polis, which I don't hear many people talking about, but that's essentially what is going to be able to drive the decision making within the Star Atlas world, within the Star Atlas universe. So you're going to have this amazing universe, and then you're going to have the stable currency, but then you're also going to have the governance, which will govern kind of like, you'd be able to vote on different things. They might change something, and you'll be able to vote on that if you hold Polis. So
I would like to add something more realistic. So let's say I have all my assets, right, and I make I think I make 140% return on the ship that I have today, on the staking of the way I stake my ship when I enlist them. As a guild, do we have plans to, let's say, work together where we can all give all the rewards to a pool, and then the pool can go and buy all the remaining ships, so we can own most of the asset of the game before it starts?
You won't be able to own most of the assets of the game.
Well, I mean increase. Increase the the asset as a guild.
I'll tell you right now, there's over $300 million worth of ships bought. So unless you're MicroStrategy or Tesla or Google, that's just not something that we're focused on right now, of creating pools of money to purchase ships. That is something that will be handled executively through voting for the Treasury itself, because we don't want to have mass amounts of capital flowing from places that we can't track properly. So that's just not something that's a focus of ours right now.
Ardo, maybe you want to mention something about the scholarship scheme.
Yeah, so what Star Atlas is incorporating, and we will as well, is being able to lend out ships for scholarships, where members can deploy the ships in the game and earn off of them, and be able to keep part of the revenue generated. So definitely a great way to earn an income.
And I also think it's I'm not quite sure how the scholarship scheme would work for the future, but maybe would it be good for people in low economically developed nations to perhaps give them an opportunity if they can't actually afford the ships themselves?
Yes.
So that might be something really good for people who can't afford a big ship now and they want to go and do missions and then earn an income off that. Because like .io said, like maybe this could be more than monthly salaries in 60% of the world, you know. That's not the developed world, obviously. But yeah, it could be something really special.
Yeah, and Crypto Mystic gave a great insight to that a few weeks ago about what this type of schematic can do for the community, but also what it does for us to create change, right? People who their local economy just doesn't afford them the opportunity to earn at a rate that's generous enough for them to make it in life. But being able to sit on a computer, get in the mini games under a scholarship and earn and be able to keep a portion of what they're earning through a borderless economy and being able to put food on the table, keep a roof over their head, put clothes on their back, send their kids to school, or be able to someday buy a home, whatever it is, see the world, get out of an impoverished nation. These are the things that we focus on here in the Final Frontier. The things that gaming can do should go way beyond your entertainment, right? We're in play to earn, but we earn to be able to give back to the community that's constantly giving to us.
Another question I had is Final Frontier, is there an alliance between Final Frontier and Star Atlas?
Well, I wouldn't say an alliance. I mean, they're the actual game and staff, but they do support us, and we do heavily support them. They frequently retweet things that we post. Um, they do show a lot of love for Final Frontier. We do have an alliance. We are a founding member of the United Metaverse Organizations, which is 15 to 16 strong guilds in the metaverse, and we are very heavily protected. So, so we do have an alliance there. The UMO is spread across all three factions, and we have vowed to protect each other. So once we go out to the medium and hard sector of space in Star Atlas, an attack against one of us is an act of war against us all.
Thank you.
I see we have Moochin up here. How you doing?
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. So I hope everyone is well and in good health. How are you, Mr. Ardo?
I'm doing good. I want to see people put some hundreds up in the audience if you've already started filling those FRNT bags on the IDO site.
That's exactly what I've just come up to say. Massive congratulations to every single one of you guys. It's just I literally just come home now after a long hectic day. Had to go attend a funeral and stuff, but guys, I thought I'd missed the actual IDO, so I'm lucky enough to just log in now and enter it. And I just want to say it's a fantastic opportunity that you're giving. Not only can it help to, obviously the FRNT token is part of the Final Frontier, but you've actually given people a chance at a fair IDO where there's no cuts and there's no under the table deals. It's all in black and white. So guys, no financial advice, but please do check it out. The link's on the top. As a small gesture, at least minimum, please retweet at the room so more people can come in here. They can get to know about the the Final Frontier. Hashtag Final Frontier, hashtag Ardo, hashtag people before money, hashtag let's go. Thank you very much.
Let's go.
Thank you for the humbling words. I really appreciate it. I do want to see that hashtag FRNT let's get trending on Twitter.
I just filled my bags with a little bit of front myself.
There you go. There you go. Frankie Diamond showing up.
I actually have a question for Frankie. Is he a DAO organization? What is the Alessio family?
We are a DAO, and we have a lot of plans that are very like-minded as Final Frontier. We're just using a mafia lore, a mafia structure, but in no way are we, bad guys or corrupt. We have a white paper out. The white paper's what sold me and sent me right over to them. In my early days, we got a lot of big brains, a lot of guys that are, I can't even tell you the level they're on of thought. We have Jimmy Hoffa, and that man, wow. One day I'm going to sit by a fire with him when we're all sitting on the moon. I'm gonna eat some fungi, and I'm gonna watch and just listen to this man speak about governments.
I want to be there. I'm gonna make sure I'm there.
I'm telling you, man. Well, when we're all gonna be on the moon together, so
yeah, 100%.
Me and Moon Man had this plan to take over social influencing, and we're just gonna burn the boats and take the island.
Oh yeah, facts. Yes, it's happening.
We are, and we have similar plans. We have a good stable of people that have joined us. A lot of Gen Xers who grew up on mafia movies. There's a lot of guys from all over the world. I mean, just like Final Frontier. Still don't have Ash as a godmother, but that's another conversation. I'll just keep saying it. But yes, we are.
Called out.
We're here for business. I mean, we're here to have fun. We're here to gamify a business. That's our goal. Just as Ardo's goal is to gamify a business, to help people across the globe, to empower people in the new world. And this community is strong. I mean, one day we're all going to be sitting on the moon at that campfire, listening to Jimmy Hoffa, indulging.
Meeker, did you have a question?
Good morning. I do have two questions, but I just wanted to follow up with something before I ask. You were speaking of inequalities and things like that, and that really touched me. I'll keep it brief. I did security for 15 years, so I worked along, wealthy people and poor people, and I've seen the inequalities big time. Like I live in Vancouver, so it's extremely, I see it all over. And when you speak about, everyone can benefit, it almost makes me cry because when guys and we were working, we'd have to move people out that had no money out of buildings or whatever, protecting the wealthy, whatever it was. Someone would go to that guy and go, that guy's a junkie and whatever. And I would look at it in a different way. I'd say, why is that person on the street? What happened to them in their lives to have caused that? And that always stuck with me in my mind because the stories you hear of people losing their jobs, their family, and everything. So when I hear of a game, which I wish this was 20 years ago, even like when World of Warcraft came out, because imagine if we played World of Warcraft and we could earn everything we trade on the market. You know what I'm saying? That would have been cool. I'm very, very happy for this game. I didn't even know until, I'd say about a week ago about Star Atlas, and I jumped on board because years ago I remember playing a game called Dark Space, and then Eve copied off of Dark Space, and I played Eve. So for me, space games is everything. I'm a spacey person, I like Star Trek, so these kind of games are really, really wicked. And just a side note, I love the mafia movies; they're wicked. So when I hear that, this game is it's fantastic. One thing I like is that you're right; everyone can get in on it, but the bigger thing is you're taking baby steps, and I think it's a great thing because I've worked in businesses and I've dealt with people, and the biggest thing is they rush things. They're always rushing because they're pressured by either investors or they see the money and then they go crazy. So when you do it very slowly, like you're doing, I think it's a wonderful way. I think it's a really wonderful way. You're taking your time and doing that. And that's fantastic. I was just throwing it out there, suggestion that if you do weekly updates, even just to let people know, it keeps them in the loop. A lot of times you get DAOs and all of them, they go for 2 months, they don't say anything, and people are going, well, I invested in you and I kind of want to have fun here and earn money, but I don't hear anything. So for sure, for me, that's something I look out for, but I can see that you're planning it very articulately, so that's very good. I had one question. When this game starts to really get going, do you think it can be a game where someone can literally wake up in the morning and just be on the metaverse in the game and work 9 to 5 that way? Because there's a lot of people that are disabled or whatever that actually can't work. So this is actually creating so much wonderful opportunity for people. And my question is to you: A, will you keep people updated maybe every week? And B, do you think this would turn into a 9 to 5 job where someone can actually make a reasonable living? Thank you.
Well, thank you for the humbling words and the touching story. That's exactly what Star Atlas is designed to be. It's not just another space game. It's not just another play to earn. Star Atlas will be a way of life. And it's an apparatus that will be driven by organizations such as the Alessio family and Final Frontier and the United Metaverse organizations. To be able to be an engineer, but not at an actual construction site, but to be building something in Star Atlas and being paid for it. To be able to take the art and not have to sell it in brick and mortar, but to be able to sell your NFTs in your NFT shop in Star Atlas on one of the blocks of the city. Being able to be a pilot and not have to get in a real plane, but be a pilot of a spaceship and being paid to pilot a ship for a mission. This is the power of Star Atlas, and this is the way of Final Frontier to utilize this way of life to create change.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, it almost brings me to tears because that's awesome. Like for me, I can't work because of certain mandates here and everything, and I can't get an exemption. So for me, I have more time on my hands. And I always thought, well, what if I could work from home playing a game that I love and earn money? And it's just so wonderful. And I'm going to be telling everybody that I know about it. And I have a lot of friends that are in the same boat. So this is amazing. And I obviously put in when I could to stake it as well, because I just think it's so worth it. And sometimes you just got to go for it. And I'm just so looking forward to it. I'm ecstatic, to be honest. And I'm a huge space nerd, and this just means everything to me. And I just want to say thank you so much, and I hope you keep going. And I definitely hope I can be more part of your community. Actually, I'll hop on the Discord eventually here when I figure it out, the link. And I thank you so much. And shout out to Ryan Mata, because I'm glad you're on there, because this is wicked. I'm just so happy. I'm so thrilled, and I want to thank you.
We're really
Thank
thrilled
you.
to have you, Meek. Once, please come check out and figure out the Discord, because as you were asking, we have almost daily morning meetings, coffee times with Ardo, and we get all up to date, and everyone is working on a plan to take over the world together. So we'd love to have you with us, and I'm sure the Alessio family would love to have you with them as well. So check out both guilds and see what's the best fit for you. But thanks for being here.
I definitely feel you on the World of Warcraft, because I'm an OG player of World of Warcraft, had the privilege of playing professionally as well. And so that they could have changed the game if they would have allowed us to earn an income off of the hard work we put into that game. And even as a professional player, the income didn't come out of World of Warcraft, it came from sponsors. But and that's something that Final Frontier is working on as well, to have incoming and outgoing sponsorships. King Cobra?
Yeah, no, it was just on what Mikas was saying. I think everybody in this room right now is here because they think that Star Atlas can make them a living. So I'm really hoping that that becomes a reality.
Yes, and it's already started. I mean, if you're in the mini games, you're earning at a rate that you could never accomplish in the traditional market space.
Yeah, 100%. Definitely.
You're earning at a rate that a bank could never pay you. What are the interest rates? 0.03, 0.07. Maybe if you're rich, they give you 1%. So what that means is you could put up $100,000 at 20 years old. And by the time you're 60, you still wouldn't have a return on investment of 100% yet. 40 years and you still wouldn't have $100,000 in interest made. But in Star Atlas, you can make that in 12 months.
In certain funds, your maintenance fee is actually more than your earnings. Believe me, I just pulled out of a few of them and put them into crypto.
Exactly. So, and also look at the benefits of being in the mini games. Your ships can't be destroyed right now. So all of your earnings are pure. They're not getting rolled into replacing a ship that got destroyed, or replacing a crew that died, or replacing your assets that were robbed when the bounty hunters came in and jumped you, or whatever it is, the pirates. So
insurance costs.
Exactly. So, and I love the fact that they're spoon feeding us, because you have the opportunity to learn how to manage your assets. And that is a downfall to, for instance, World of Warcraft. Yes, they kind of spoon feed you with patches of the content when a new expansion comes out. However, everyone has seen it, right? When that new X pack comes out, it's just like the hellhounds are let loose. And you better learn and learn quickly, right? So, because it's not that long after the content's out that they start to release the dungeons and you can do mythic content. And anyone who's done mythic content can tell you it's not for the faint of heart. So, and I'm sure that's how deep space will be, the hard sector for Star Atlas. It won't be for the faint of heart. It would behoove you not to go wandering out there by yourself or in a small group. You probably don't want to be venturing out there unless you belong to a decently sized and serious guild. Meeker, you had something else?
Yeah. So I was just thinking when you were talking about insurances and stuff. So when you have it, so is it going to be like where one guild owns the insurance, or are we talking about like maybe there can be several guilds can hold several insurances, kind of like competition, and certain players can insure their ships through them, and that kind of thing, or like, and you're talking about like you mine your ores, do you sell them to a market, or do you sell them like in your own shop? Like, I'm just thinking it has no boundaries. It's disgusting, like where this is going. And I just want to throw it out there. Years ago when I was working security at a place, there's a lot of well-off people, and I used to be able to hear, well, like I say, the walls have ears. And they used to say, we have the money, we have the control. The little guy will never make it because we'll never let them. This opens up a complete opposite door, and it helps us, and it's not helping them. And I love that because it's our turn. I think this is a growing industry. It's going to be exponential. Absolutely. Like younger people, the opportunities, like I'm 37, my mom's going to be 76. And my goal was, I was hoping by now to buy her a little house and stuff. I know doing security, I did it for minimum wage for years. I was treated like garbage. I did it because I loved it, and I helped a lot of people. Unfortunately, it doesn't pay the bills. So I always say to myself, what can I do, and what else are the possibilities? I always have an open mind, and this is just so fantastic. My mind's just blown because I'm like, finally, where everyone's going to benefit, everyone's going to help each other. Because I used to give food to homeless people even when I was paycheck to paycheck. I did what I could, and I've always given that good karma out. And now I feel like my good karma is being able to have bumped into this game and all of you. And I'm hoping that's a little karma back my way. And I'm still going to work, and you still work, and you earn. It's not free. But you see the fruits of your labors. It's not like you have to hand it away at all your tax band or give it away where you don't see anything. You actually now have something that's so exponential. It's just, you could do this for the rest of your life. I mean, you have lots of younger people that are going to be doing it. The job opportunities in the real world aren't really there, and things are becoming more automated. So how are we going to retire? And why not do a job that you love? So.
Hey Merker, what's up, man? It was nice to hang out with you earlier in the interview that he did with Ryan Mata.
Yeah.
But you know, did you pick up a front bag? But most importantly, dude, we'd love to have you on the team, man. If you join the Discord, and you know you plan on playing Star Atlas, definitely join the team, bro.
Oh, for sure, brother.
Discord, brother.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I'll definitely be on there. Like I said, I've been gaming a long time, and you know this is really good, and I like the way your direction. I think there's one thing I must say. I worked for an owner of a company. He did a lot of internet security cameras, and he had staff, and he was a great guy, and I knew him quite well. Good friend of mine, and he started a business, and he said, "Hey, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do this." Said everything to everybody. And as time went on, the more money he got, the more he started being greedy, and he stopped doing his vision. And after a couple of years, he didn't do anything for anybody, and he just took the money, and then he argued with his staff because they didn't like the way he was running it, and they all walked. And so I know this is a good staff. I don't worry about that, but I always do have that 1% of my mind. I'm hoping that never happens to any type of DAO or any game. So I'm very confident you and the staff are never going to do that. But I always do have to say something like that because people do always have to remember we're all humans, and that's never going to happen. And I'm sure you'll probably say absolutely not. And I'm really hoping you will say that because obviously that's what you're going to say. But I do have to be fair and say something like that to the behalf of people that may also be thinking that.
It comes down to the community holding each other accountable.
I can say this just from stories that I know. Meeting Nardo, I always tell a story about. First and foremost, he's super doxed. Doxed. A lot of us are doxed, and I can even tell a story. Real quick. He was driving somewhere. I was on the cell phone with him. His personal cell phone number. Somebody lost their phone out on the road. He picked it up. Somebody called. They said, I'm really far away. He said, no problem. I'll be there. I'll get you your phone. I didn't want it to get run over. And then I even got another story about Star Killer. I won't go too much into details, but an event happened, and I was like, Star Killer, I need you, man. Come through clutch. So he dished over what he needed to dish over, and I got it back to him. But if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have been able to do an event that I just had, because the way certain exchanges are set up, and they have a grace period on trying to do a little bit of something. But we got that all squared out, and I got him back what he needed to do. But yeah, no, man, these dudes are super trustable, man. We're out for the community. We've doxed ourselves, and it's just about family, man. We're not trying to pull nothing crazy, and we just love everybody. So yeah, man, it's a good home if you wanna make this your home.
Yeah, so I'm sure Moon Man or some of the other guys and girls will have an after party, or other parties, I guess I should say, for the IDO. Again, throw up a tweet, #FRNT. Let everybody know the Final Frontier is here to stay. We aren't going anywhere. We're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to collaborate and innovate and put service before self. We're going to continue to exercise the four currencies of the world: time, knowledge, relationships, and then money. And we're going to continue to create change. We're going to continue to support women's empowerment and fight back against the atrocities and the unfairness that's happening to women around the world. Some people in this audience right now have no idea that there are places where women cannot speak of freedoms nor financial freedom. They can't speak of equality. They can't speak of fairness in the workplace or fairness in the organization. They don't have the right to speak or congregate amongst men outside of the home. They're not allowed to sit at the table and have an opinion, but they do in the Final Frontier. And so if you are a woman in the audience and you are from a place like that, know that you have a safe place in the Final Frontier. You can congregate, collaborate, innovate, have an opinion amongst men in the Final Frontier. So you are loved, you are cherished. You give life. You are a special tool of humanity. Never forget how amazing you are. So before we close this out, I see we had Jedi in the speaker. Did you have something you want to say?
Yeah, hey guys. This is your regional Jedi. So I've been pretty new getting into crypto. I've been following Star Atlas since early December. I'm kind of getting new as trying to get up to speed as fast as I can on the guilds, right? Is there any plans for VR meetups or VR after parties or anything like that in regards to the guild?
Yes, not just VR, but
Yes,
we
yes.
plan to have physical meetups as well.
I'm actually working on right now, you know, behind the scenes on trying to get that whole VR thing set up, and I'm reaching out to a couple of people that I know that do metaverse things. They do events, they do showings, and that's definitely something that's on the horizon. And obviously, if I want to do it for the Moon Man, I'll bring it right to Ardo. I've actually brought a couple of things to him. And there will definitely be Final Frontier, you know, metaverse events like that and such things. So yeah, everybody look out for that and follow Final Frontier if you're not doing that, and ping that little bell icon. It lets you stay up to date on all that we got going on, and those interactions are going to be really fun. So you definitely don't want to miss out on those in the future. 2022 is going to be amazing.
Yes.
All right, sweet. I love it, guys. Appreciate it.
No problem. Thank you for attending. And hey guys, we're getting ready to hit that $100,000 mark of the IDO in the first 2 hours. Let's push us over 100,000.
Let's go.
That's
Yo,
really Let's get us there.
crazy, yo. I'm
Let's
sorry.
get us
This is
there.
crazy.
I want to see the FRNT token hit $1. And I know
Let's
that
go.
you, the people, think about this. No launch pads, no barrier to entry, no lottery, no having to stake or buy this other token. We have put the power in the hands of you, the people. You have the power. And so, again, what you are empowering us to do is to be able to give back to the community and do things like Operation Create Change, where we were able to help out a refugee of Afghanistan. And her reward was more money than she's seen in her whole life. This is the power that you all give Final Frontier. Cobra?
Yeah, I just before this ends, I just want to say a big thank you to you, Ardo, and to everybody who's put in all the work, and to everybody who's turned up and has put money in. We really appreciate it from everyone in the team.
And before Meeker goes again, congratulations to Ashes. Never forget how special you are to us all. The queen of Star Atlas. You have a heart of gold. None of us are worthy of what you are to us all. So thank you. Thank you for everything you've done to support us, to support Star Atlas, to support the crypto community. And every day we're in a smiling face, no matter what you may be going through in your life. And my hat's off to you 1,000 times, because you're just a truly amazing spirit, and you have an essence that just can't be shaken. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful. I think calling you a woman doesn't do you justice. It should be queen, and that's it. The queen. So we love
100
you.
for Ashes, 100 for Ashes, 100 for Ashes.
So, Meeker, did you have anything else before we close this out?
Yeah, sorry, I do talk a lot, but I just wanted to thank you, all of you, every single one of you, from the bottom of my heart, not just for me, a gamer, for someone that could work and make money, for seeing a good vision, something that I wish had should have come a long time ago. And you know what scares most of governments and investors is us getting together to help ourselves. And it's a wonderful thing. And when I saw Bitcoin come around, I didn't know a lot about it. But when it was backed to me, it was backed by the power of the people. They put their dollar in, not by gold, not by a bank, by the people. And what's happening here, it's being backed by us. When people band together, like happening right now in certain countries and certain mandates, you're banding together because we want better for ourselves. And this, for example, is huge. And I think this is wonderful. I'm completely speechless, and this is so wonderful, and hopefully this is going to be great. And no matter what, I always used to say this to the guys that I work with: never give up, no matter how bad it looks. Never give up, because it could always be worse. So I wanted to thank you, and I look forward to being on the Discord. If somebody could send me the Discord link, I'd appreciate it. I think we're going to go on what my old boss would say is, Jordan, we're going on a magical journey. So for all of you, thank you, and I hope to have a great journey together with you.
Thank you.
Let's get it together, Meeker. Our Discord link is in our Twitter bio, so it's right there at the top. We'll do it all together, bro.
So I look forward to seeing everyone throughout the Discord and other events throughout the day. Again, power to the people. We stick it to the man. And hashtag FRNT. Make sure the world knows that Final Frontier is here to stay in the metaverse. I love you all. I respect you all. And let's crush this IDO. Thank you.
Thank you for joining today, everyone. We really appreciate your time.
Is it Moon Man doing an after party after this?
Yeah, I'll be doing an after party in about 20 minutes.
All right. See you then.
Give us a break. Everybody get a drink. Everybody relax. Do what you got to do. And thank you so much, community.
Bye-bye, everybody.